So yes, so here you can see the test, different test types like sieve analysis, aggregate crushing value are discussed, aggregate impact value, abrasion have discussed, soundness or durability both the same, electron specific gravity and water absorption have discussed, shape test, flakiness and elongation. So this polished stone value test that I have not discussed and I have not covered, I'm going to cover today. So I'll try to brief out all these tests again, and you can also go through this PDF. It is a very good document which I got. Uh, I asked my friend, one of my colleague, who is helped me out. He has this PPT and he's given me this. So this sieve analysis first is all about the sieves required. So you can see the bigger sieves like 80, 63, 50, 40, 31.5, 20, 25, 20, 16 sieves, and also smaller sieves 13.2, 11.2, 9.5. So we will be mentioning the gradings, right? So here you can see the sieves clearly. Procedure for sieving remains the same as you do in the geotechnical engineering. Take all the required IS sieves, determine the weight of sample retained, percentage of weight retained, cumulative percentage weight retained, and later on percentage passing. And later on plot a grain size distribution curve. If grain size distribution curve, that is sieve sizes along x-axis versus percentage passing along y-axis. So you'll get an S curve. So aggregate crushing value, which tells us about the strength of the aggregates. So required test setup or test apparatus is 12.5 C and another is 10 mm C. And this is the, just a minute, annotation is a problem here. And these are the molds. So this is the bigger mold and this is the cylindrical measure. This is the tamping rod. This is the cylindrical measure filled with aggregate. This is the plunger and this is 2.36 smaller C. Right? And moving to the next, this procedure already I explained you and I was showing you the videos also. And compressor testing machine is required. And this is just the observations and later on discussions. Impact value also I have discussed, which tells us the toughness property to assist this test to the suitability of the aggregates as regards the toughness of the aggregates for use in pavement construction. And this is the aggregate impact machine and the C is required remains the same 12.5, 10, 2.36. And here you can see clearly whatever. So this I was talking about, this is the test cup which will be along with the machine. Along with the machine, this is the hammer and this is the cylindrical measure and the tamping rod. And already I explained you the procedure and I have shown you the videos. Right, so this is how here you can see if you have not done or if you have not seen. So this is hammer will be locked here. So whenever by force, if you touch this top surface, so this here the straight part will become inclined in this way, inclined. So because of that, the hammer locked will be removed and it will fall on the aggregates. And here within the cylindrical measure, you can see test cup, you can see aggregates here. So the hammer will fall. This hammer is about 14.5 to 15 kg. The hammer will fall on these aggregates. So in that way, we will give the impact load or sudden load to the aggregates. Okay, I'll move forward. I already explained you these procedures and I've shown you the videos related to that. Loss angel abrasion, yes. So this is one experiment. I've not shown you the video. I'll try to explain with whatever the presentation available here with me. So this test will give us whatever the resistance to the wear or hardness of the aggregates. So road aggregates at top's surface are subjected to the wearing action mainly under traffic loads, abrasive or atteration action within the layers as well. To determine the suitability, this test is also carried out. So these are all aggregate impact value test, crushing value test. These are all conducted to determine the suitability of the aggregates, the road construction. Moving to the experiment. So this is the Los Angeles abrasion machine, we say. The name itself is Los Angeles abrasion machine to conduct abrasion test. And here you already seen these are the steel balls, right? Steel balls, and this is the steel drum. And here we can count the revolutions depending upon the grading A, B, C, D, E. Here already this all I have discussed for A, B, C, D grading 5 kgs and 10 kgs for EFG, and machine is rotated at a rate of 30 to 33 revolutions per minute. So this is the table, right? So these are the gradings. Depending upon the grading, we will take the weights, that is weights retaining on the sieves. So A grade 5 kgs, but 5 kgs nothing but 40 passing, 25 retained, 1250 grams. 25 passing, 20 retained, 1250 grams. And later on 20 passing, 12.5 retained, 1250 grams. 12.5 passing and 10 retained, 1250 grams. And number of spears or steel balls required is 12. So in this way, you choose the grade and whatever the sieves are required, take those sieves and get the weight. This is the abrasion machine. So this is whatever you see, this is the opening. So in this opening, we will be pouring the aggregates which we are taking along with the steel balls. And after rotating this abrasion machine for 500 revolutions for the grades A, B, C, D and EFG 1000 revolutions, we will stop this machine and we will transfer those aggregates through 1.7 mm sieve. Sieve through the 1.7 mm sieve. So whatever passing is determined, you try to wash those portion whichever retained. So weight passing is determined by washing the retained. So what we need to do, we need to take only the retained one, retained aggregates, 1.76 retained aggregates. Since the retained aggregates, since dust will be there, the dust will be stick to the aggregate, that's why we need to wash it and oven dry it and weigh it lastly. That will be W2. What is W1? Whatever the initial weight, that is 5 kgs for the grades A, B, C, D. EFG 10 kgs. So W2, whatever the weight retained on 1.7 mm sieve after the abrasion test, that is rotating the machine. So W2 by W1. That's so W2 is weight of fines passing 1.7. So what happens if you take the retained weight, right? So if you get the retained weight, 5 retained weight. So directly 5 kgs minus retained weight. If you do, you'll get the weight of fine passing the 1.7 mm sieve. That is directly W2. W1 is the weight of the sample, as already mentioned. ABCD 5 kgs, EFG grade 10 kgs. And here are some of the specifications. I hope now we are clear about because already morning we have done with the pavement design class. I hope you are clear about waterbound macadam, which is a sub-base course. So there, whatever the aggregates you are using, the maximum permissible value for abrasion is 60%. So above 60%, if the abrasion value is there, whatever the aggregates you are using in the sub-base course, then reject those aggregates. So similarly, there are other maximum permissible values given depending upon the layers. For example, bituminous macadam binder course, and later on bituminous carpet or cement concrete surface course or bituminous concrete or wearing course. For bituminous concrete and wearing course, the Los Angeles abrasion value or impact value will be very lesser value. The value should be very lesser because ఎందుకంటే టాప్ సర్ఫేసెస్ వెహికల్ వీల్స్ తో చాలా ఎక్కువ కాంటాక్ట్ ఉంటాయి కింద లేయర్స్ కింద. అందుకే టాప్ లేయర్స్ షుడ్ ఆల్వేస్ కన్సిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ materials having higher value means higher hardness property, higher toughness property, higher wear resistance property. Whenever I say higher toughness means impact value should be 20-30. Whenever I say higher hardness means abrasion value should be 30-35-40. In that way, higher hardness, whenever I say least percentage of abrasion means least disintegration or least powdering of the aggregates because of whatever load coming. Moving to the next, sorry, it's already 1:3:10. I'll move fast. Discussion. So next, soundness I already discussed, that is durability test, right? Sodium sulfate, aggregates, preparation, weight and all. moving to the next is specific rate of water absorption. So I'll try to explain this because I've just explained you with the help of the equations. I've explained you about the equations, right? So here you can see this is the wire basket. This is how we take the weight, balance weight, basket with aggregates. But here this is complete way, different setup. In this space we are using a hanger weight, which I have already shown you. So surface drying means this is how we do surface drying. Take any cloth and do the surface drying with the help of that cloth. We say it as saturated surface dry aggregates. So specific gravity, simple formula, that is general formula, gamma S by gamma W. That's why we need dry weight of aggregates W4 above. And gamma W is nothing but weight of equal volume of water. How we'll get? W3 is nothing but weight of saturated surface dry. Whatever after that cloth drying, whatever weight you take, saturated surface dry. W1 is the initial weight, right? And W2 is the saturated weight. That is W1 is the aggregates taken in the basket. Here you can see, just a minute. Here aggregates taken in the basket, right? Aggregates are taken in the basket and it is been suspended in the water and the weight is been taken. That is W1. Empty this aggregate on a tray and take the empty weight of this basket, wire basket, in the suspended in the water and dip chesi, water dip chesi, weight తీసుకోవాలి. With aggregate, that will be W1. Without aggregate, empty, that will be W2. తర్వాత అది మీరు ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేసిన అగ్రిగేట్స్, ఆ వెట్ అగ్రిగేట్స్ మీరు ఒక క్లాత్ తీసుకొని సర్ఫేస్ డ్రై చేయాలి, రబ్ చేయాలి, ఇలాగా వాటర్ పోలాగా సర్ఫేస్ డ్రై చేయాలి. So W1, W2, W3. If you know those, you can easily determine the specific gravity and water absorption. Okay, I'll move to the next part. Shape test, flakiness and elongation index. So flakiness index key thickness gauge kavali. This is the thickness gauge for determine the flakiness index. Here you can see thickness gauge for flakiness index. And for elongation index, we need length gauge. This is the length gauge. The procedure I already explained you. Just passing the aggregates. For flakiness index, you need to pass to the thickness gauge. Whatever the aggregates passing, that will be collected and you need to take the weight. For elongation, whatever the aggregates retaining in this vacancy, pass you should pass through these slots. Whatever the aggregates retaining on that slot, that should be kept aside. Angularity number I have already explained. Simple experiment. Stripping value of road aggregates I have explained. That is addition of bitumen. Polished stone value test. Yes, lastly here. Finally, so this significance of this polished stone value of aggregate is which gives a measure of resistance to the polishing action of vehicle tires under conditions similar to those occurring on the surface of the road. So surface of the road paina ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏదో ఒక లేయర్ మీరు ఇప్పుడు డ్రా చేస్తే నేను ఇలా ఒక లేయర్ డ్రా ఇలా ఒక పేమెంట్ క్రాస్ సెక్షన్ డ్రా చేస్తే సో పైన వెహికల్స్ వీల్ వస్తుంటే ఏమవుతుంది, this vehicle wheel will be having its own wheel load like capital P, right? So what happens, the wheel and between this wheel and this pavement there will be some dust or something particles will be there. Because of that polishing action happens or polishing of the surface of the pavement will occur. That's why we need to take care of that. We need to determine the whatever the stone polishing value with help of this test. And later on, the action of road vehicle tires on a road surface results in the polishing of the top surfaces, mainly exposed aggregate surface, and its state of polishing is one of the main factor affecting the resistance of skidding. The resistance to skidding. So ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే అగ్రిగేట్స్ టాప్ సర్ఫేస్ టైర్, సో టైర్ మీకు స్మూత్ అయితే టైర్ స్మూత్ అయితే ఏమవుతుంది, ఎక్కువగా స్కిడ్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఉంటుంది, ఎక్కువగా ఫ్రిక్షన్ ఉండదు. దట్స్ వై బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దాట్ ఓన్లీ. సో రెసిస్టెన్స్ టు ద పాలిషింగ్ యాక్షన్ ఈస్ డిటర్మైన్డ్ by inheriting the quality of aggregate itself. So by using some quality aggregates, we can provide a good skid resistance surface to the wheels. Okay, that's why the polished stone value test is carried out in two stages. One is accelerated polishing of the test specimen, followed by their state of polish by friction test. So I'll move to the next part. Yes. So procedure. So 4 curved test specimens are prepared from each sample undergone, each consisting of 30 to 50 representative chips. That is small aggregate chips. Carefully controlled size supported in a rigid matrix. So 14 specimens are clamped around the periphery of the road wheel. So ఇప్పుడు ఒక road wheel ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఇలా ఉంటుంది. So this is the test setup. What happens here? Whatever you see, right? So this acts like a wheel. This acts like a wheel, and in this this box will be putting that aggregates in a matrix, and we will be placing this we'll be placing this here, and the wheel will be rotating. So the degree of polish, and I'll continue. So 14 specimens are clamped around the periphery of the road wheel and subjected to 2 phases of polishing by wheels with the rubber tires. 2 phases, and the first phase of the operation is by corn emery for 3 hours. Corn emery means whatever the steel without the rubber, and followed by 3 hours for polishing with the emery floor. So 2 of the 14 samples are of control stone. So the degree of polishing of the specimen is then measured by means of portable skid resistance tester. So portable skid resistance tester ante oka pendulum laga untundi. You need to leave that. Here you can see pendulum in this way. This is so using that we will determine the skid resistance of the layer. So what happens usually? What happens? Whatever the cylindrical specimen you prepare for Marshall stability, the same can be used for skid resistance tester. So the control specimens are used for the conditions and all. So I'll move to this, that is skid resistance tester directly. So this is the second part, that is friction testing using the skid resistance tester. So here you can see this is actually here a rubber tire will be there. This is actually a rubber tire here. Rubber tire is there. You cannot see clearly here. This is a rubber tire attached here, which acts like a wheel rubber tire. And here we will be placing the specimen, the cylinder, whatever the cylindrical specimen we will be preparing for Marshall stability test. That will be placed here. So this pendulum, you can see whenever we leave, it will be swinging in this way, and it will determine the friction of that specimen. Like here also on the roads also they will try to do. Here you can see the person how he is doing. He has just here it will be clamped here. You can see it has been clamped here. He will just allow this to move. They'll allow this to move and swing this way. It will swing in this way. So here you can see this is the pavement, right? So on this pavement it will rotate, and here there will be a needle. The needle will show the value depending upon the friction of the top surface. Here you can see the needle, right? So this needle will directly give us the friction value. So that's it. Thank you. So just a minute. I will be sharing the quiz now. Yes. So here it is. Just give me a minute. So today morning pavement design in that unit 5 of flexible pavement design, and the design as per IRC 37 is been covered. So I request all of you to please go through the numerical example whatever sir has explained. So I'll be asking sir, and I'll be taking that the same presentation, and I will be giving that same in your Abhyas portal also. You can just go through that. I'll convert it to PDF, and I'll be posting that in a separate section like pavement design numerical example, and also along with the notes, it is unit 5 notes that will again be provided to you. So just a minute, I'm about to share the link. I'm opening the Abhyas portal. I'll share directly the quiz link in your chat box. So all should give the quiz through your Abhyas only. There is no other option left. So immediately after unit 5, in the next week, most probably on maybe on 22 or 23, I'll try to give the quiz on unit 5 also. Okay, so you have 10 minutes. So you have 15 questions. I think that is more than enough. 15 questions, just multiple choice questions, right? So you can answer quickly. So I'm posting it. I not kept any password, no need to worry. So I'll write unit 4. On unit 4. Yes, I have posted the link in the chat box. So please attempt the quiz. Since the quizzes were not conducted on unit 4, so that's why I want to conduct a common quiz, which consists of 15 questions. So I posted the link in the chat box. So please give the quiz. And I have allowed the quiz timing till 3:55. So those are not giving the quiz here. You can ask your friends to give the quiz again. I'm not going to post this again in any WhatsApp group. I will not post anywhere. So this is the final. Those who have attended the class, they can view the quiz. And if you want, you can inform the same to your friends who are absent to view the quiz. That is, they can view the quiz till 3:55. I'm not going to post anywhere. I'm not going to inform again. Because I see, seriously, I don't know. I want to scold you all. I'm not understanding, guys, but because I don't know why the students' strength is getting reduced. Wherein less number of students are attending the classes. The same is been observed by our head of the department, sir, also, and I don't know which type of action they may take. But whatever the classes we are taking, we are trying to help you out in terms of examination, which are coming. That is mid-2. And also for the semester end examination, which will be from 8th March. Since you are not busy with any other works, I don't know why the classes strength is reducing. Even the 4th year, I can understand they have many projects, they are busy, but I don't know about why the 3rd year class strength is very reducing, only 23. So that's it. I have given the link. Please give the quiz. I'll be waiting. So you have another 5 more minutes left, right? So the class is going to end in another 7 to 8 minutes. So give the quiz. Total 15 questions are there. All are multiple choice questions. Yes, I got 12 attempts as of now. So don't be in a hurry. Try to attempt carefully. So 12 attempts. So I didn't get the responses still. Just started. So as already I've said, I'll not be posting this quiz link again. It will be closed by 3:55. If you want, you can inform your friend. That's why I have put in the meeting also like a quiz on unit 4. I thought at least by seeing that you will be attending and will be utilizing this quiz which I'm conducting today. But I cannot see any seriousness from your side regarding the quiz or regarding the subjects. So that is left to you. It may affect your mid-examination and also your semester end examination preparation. Okay, so another 7 minutes left. So try to always read the question carefully and answer based upon the question. Don't be in a hurry. Always read the question carefully, because impact, crushing, these all are the tests on aggregates, but they represent different properties that you need to remember carefully. Impact will tells us about one property of the aggregate. Crushing will tells us about the one property of the aggregate, whereas abrasion will tells us about the one property of the aggregate. So you need to carefully carefully answer the whatever the objective questions I can say. Okay, so we have left with another 5 more minutes, friends. So do it fast. If you want, I'll post the quiz link again. The chat box I've posted again. Quiz on unit 4. So that's it. The unit 4 will complete here. and whatever like give the quiz. I will not end the meeting. I will wait for another 5 more minutes and then later on I'll end the meeting. So whatever the last topic is about advanced concrete in road construction. I'll try to ask our respected HOD sir to cover the same in your professional elective one. It is concrete technology, because it is actually I've gone through most of the textbook, and in the internet I've gone through. So I've seen that like advanced concrete in road construction, it is showing only the advanced concrete technology. So whatever concrete technology elective you are studying, in that you will be studying the advanced concrete also. So I'll try to ask sir to explain a slide, 1 or 2 slides on advanced concrete in road construction during your guest lectures on the concrete technology. I need to approach sir. I didn't approach yet. So we are left with 4 minutes. So give the quiz now. Don't waste your time. And even you can ask your friends to give the quiz after this class. It will be open till 3:55 in the Abhyas portal. And already I'll try to share the screen. I'll try to show you the quiz also. Just a minute. Sorry, not quiz. I'll be trying to show you the assignment part. So here coming to the Abhyas portal. So lecture PPTs and unit wise notes. So here I'll be posting all the, and already I've posted all the notes here. Unit 1 lecture, unit 2 and unit 3 lectures also. I'll be posting today. I'll be posting the unit 4 lectures, which I already converted them into PDF files. So section 2 is all about the Zoom class recordings. You can always access this Zoom class recordings to see the lecture videos. Unit 1, unit 3, and even unit 3 already the videos are available with me. I will upload in the Google Drive. That is section 2. And moving to the section 3 is about the quizzes. So 14 quizzes, one more quiz on unit 5 will be conducted soon by next week. And assignments. So 4 assignments is already been conducted now. So I can see assignment 2 only when, oh, okay, assignment 2, 48 submissions. Yes, now we have submitted assignment 2, 48 submissions. I can see. I'll try. I have not graded yet. I'll check this and I'll grade it. So still any pending assignments, some 20 students are pending. So please submit it before. Sorry. Yeah, assignment 3. I can see. So assignment is 2. Now the time is over. We can't do anything. Next, coming to assignment 3. So still you have time. So I have extended till 22nd February. So you can submit. I can see only 24 submissions. So try to submit assignment 3 again. If you are not submitted, later on after 22, I will not be extending further. Assignment 4, I have already given the assignment 4. Here you can see. So again the deadline for this submission is 22nd February. So maybe by Monday or Tuesday, I will be giving assignment 5 of unit 5. That I may ask you another 4 or 5 days. That is by end of your mid-exam to submit. So by the end of the mid-exam, assignment 3, 4, 5, all the 3 assignments will be checked. Then only you will be getting complete 5 marks in our assignment in mid-2. Or else you will be getting 0. I can directly say you will be getting 0. Okay, so I'm left with another 2 more minutes. I'll try to see how much responses or attempts I have got as of now. It is today's assignment quiz on unit 4. So I got 15 attempts. Maybe still others are submitting the assignment. So all should submit the assignment. And here you can see this quiz will close on Thursday, 18th February 2021. That is today by 3:55 p.m. So ask your students to, ask your friends to submit it by 3:55 p.m. or before. I'm not going to post it anywhere. So I'll be taking the attendance now. I'm not taking attendance. I don't know, seriously, why the strength is reducing, and I see no seriousness of the students regarding the subject classes going on. So left with another 1 more minute, give the quiz, and you can ask your friends to give the quiz by 3:55. So coming to the doubt clarification and all, so I'll try to keep a separate session as Unit 5 quiz has to be conducted. On that day, I'll try to clear all your doubts regarding any topic of any unit. So that's it, students. So thank you so much. And please, I request all the students to talk with their friends and ask them to attend whatever the classes will be going on till your mid to make use of the same. So thank you. I'm going